Pokemon League Championship fans, it's Mura, aka your CEO, back again with our PLC Season 7 Week 5 stream. This is Week 5, right, Brendan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, Week 5. Wait, was that Zach?
Oh, no, it was Dan.
Of course, Zach's not useful at all. So, we're debuting the new hoodie, the new Umbreon hoodie today. We got the hood with the moons and the Umbreons in it. It's pretty tight. I think most of us think it's the coolest thing we've ever seen. So, you guys should have the Google Drive. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, we got Dan and Brendan with us today. Zach can't make it because it's too late for him. This is when he goes to sleep, apparently.
No, Zach can't make it because he's a dumb poo-poo head.
Oh, okay, correction. Dumb poo-poo head, Zach, can't make it because he has poop in his brain. All right, guys, so you don't have the Google Drive, Kid Sid? Let me get that to you. Hang on, buddy. Hang on, let me get that.
You idiot poop face.
Let me get that, Kid Sid.
Is he going to be joining us?
I don't know, man. That's always the
Possible
hope,
if
right?
he's asking for the drive.
Get Link. He actually, so it's funny, this week, like, this year has been a little interesting in general because, like, one, there's a lot of new shit going on, and then two, like, we have, oops, I did not copy that link right. We have been playing, videos, like, beforehand. So, like, Steven, me, Philip, and like some other people were actually like watching the videos live on stream or on Discord together, and yeah, it was a good time. I think everybody was having a good time checking out the stuff. So we do have a little bit of prior knowledge on the matches this week. Sometimes I just kind of go in blind. So anyway,
So Chris is the one that recorded his match, correct?
I
Yes.
think that Mike recorded that.
No, it was Chris.
Oh.
Chris, I gotta let you know, man. It's season 7, buddy, not season 8.
All right, guys. So, let's.
Oh, look, it's the big dumb poopy hit himself.
It's the big dumb poopy head.
What did I do?
Apparently, you have poop in your head.
Wow, that's rude. Never considered that I have poop in my head and you can't make jokes like that.
Dude. Alright, anyway, so, like, let's check out the standings this week. We got, for week 5, we had Phil versus Jordan. That's a video we have recorded. We got Steven versus Steven B, who is Nega Steven, so we've got that video recorded. Myself versus Jay Wade in a series of, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. Some of you have because I pointed it out to you. But since week 2, I think?
Oh, yeah, the J-Wade thing. Rip.
Nah, not even week 2. Since week 3 and onward, it actually lasts until like mid-season. Fucking whoever fights Jordan H in 1 week fights Jordan Wade the next week. It's happened to like 4 players already. So it happened to Simon, me, and now it's happening to Philip. So it's just really funny coincidence that like everybody who plays Jordan H then immediately plays Jordan Wade like the next week. It's just an interesting little coincidence. But yeah, exactly. So Delgado versus Zach Rozelle, that's a hot match. Everybody want to see that rival match, so we're going to watch that video replay. Now we have Simon Dahl versus Justin Fleet. So Simon Dahl and Justin Fleet had their match this week. Simon's been really putting in a lot of work. You know, we kind of expected, you know, he's coming in on what we assume to be his first win or whatever. You know, he's been, I mean, he got people like J Wade and Jordan H both to their last Pokemon. He honestly could have beaten Jordan H, but yeah, if he didn't protect. So that's funny. Like last week when I went to fight Jordan, I was in a similar situation as some of you may have noticed, wherein I had 2 Pokemon left to his 1, and I was like, I'm not going out like Simon. I fucking double attacked. But yeah, so he had a rough one, and this time he actually lost to Justin by 3. So that's Justin's also on a tear. You know, I don't want to be rude about it, but he's used to being on kind of the Hendo, you turned 25? What? Happy birthday, man. 25. God damn, bro. I thought you were older than that. I feel old as shit. So Justin has also been on a tear. He's been doing really well this season. He's got a victory off of a Reese. He's got one on Simon. He's, you know, a couple of big players out there. Congratulations, Hendo, for turning 25. We love to see it. Damn, that means I've known him since he was 18.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've known.
Ian,
What's up?
I would just let you know you got the stream titled Week 4. I don't know if you want to change it to Week 5.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Speakman has his match. Just got labeled as Season 8.
So yeah, we actually have to
Just
wait
one
to
round.
play Speakman's match for a little over a year, because his match is from Season 8. He actually played a future match.
That's it.
Yeah. So anyway, Justin beats Simon by 4 in a good upset.
Wait, I thought you said it was by 3.
Oh, my
No,
it
it
is
is
3. It's 3. It's
by
3.
three.
All right. So then we have Dan versus Ty, another match that did not get recorded. Dan, did you send me the victory card or no?
I did.
All right. Let me go fish that out while you talk about your prep for this week.
So, I've been seeing Ty being used in a lot of Trick Room strats with a lot of his opponents, but I kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to bring it just because my Trick Room demolishes his Trick Room stuff. But I did just pick up Vanillix off the wire, not specifically for Ty, but because Stephen B did a dumb trade. So if it actually was a really good bring-in versus Ty's team, because he's got a really heavy rain core, and Vanillix has access to freeze dry along with changing the weather, so water stab doesn't do nearly as much damage. So instead of Trick Room, I actually went with a speedier core, not expecting him to bring it, with the Drift Blim and DD set, with Tailwind and Unburden. So all my stuff would be faster than his, and then try to get quick Aurora Veils or freeze dries. So during this match, Drift Blim does what it needs to do, which is what matters. And DD gets one shot by Palkia, which lets me get a free switch in for Vanillix. The Vanillix one shots the Palkia with freeze dry. It then survived a rock slide from Solgaleo because of Focus Sash, which I decided to put on last second, which the Solgaleo proceeded to die from hail, which was great.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah, and then I got a freeze dry on
Hail.
Pelipper, and then I got a freeze dry on Swampert and one shot all of them. So my mascot, for the first week I brought it, it was a really big MVP. Melmela was pretty cool too. Just came in, really tanked some hits. It one-shot the Obstagoon. He did have an unfortunate misplay where one turn he bullet punch with Scizor during Psychic Terrain. I guess it's kind of weird to see in the match.
It's
I
one of
guess,
those
but-
things that
Yeah.
sometimes you forget. Like Psychic Terrain is up and you go for a priority move, or
Yeah.
Misty Terrain is up and you try to put him to sleep or something. It's one of those things.
Yeah, Durantine never showed up. Zapdos G literally came out, blade kicked the Scizor, and then left like my dad did. So all in all, the big MVP was Phillips.
Honestly, big MVP is your dad. So fucking Dan and Ty go down, and Dan beats Ty by 3. So that was a pretty good, decisive victory for you, Dan. Oh, somebody's already like updating the sheet. That must be Jordan. So then we have Mike versus Speakman, which we have a recording of, and Brendan versus Reese. So these are gonna be some good matches, man. I'd love if Kid Sid could join us, but I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. I will say that we're gonna go ahead. What?
What
Huh?
do you want?
What?
Oh
Ah!
shit! Who's
Ah!
this?
All right.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back, Kid Sid, joining the stream.
Yeah, man, I'm just here.
It's good to-
Periodically, I'll chime
good-
in. I'll
Yeah,
chime in.
yeah. Good to have you, man. We'll
It's,
have you take point on your match for sure.
Accept my challenge, Kid Sid.
Listen, I didn't come in here to talk to you. I did not come in here to talk to you at all.
Accept my challenge, bro. Or you're
Actually-
scared.
Actually, it was my challenge. I challenged you first.
Is that true,
Well, then
Zach?
accept your own challenge, or you're scared.
What are you guys gonna battle live on stream?
No, not live on stream. That's a little too
No,
much.
fuck you.
No.
Yo, I do it, man. You know, you got to be ready for the pressure. It helps you prepare for finals. Anyway, this first match we have here is going to be what the hell?
Ian, when do we battle?
You and I?
Yeah.
Look at the sheet.
I don't know, man. Like last week or some shit.
Well, yeah, we totally battled last week.
No, last week I actually beat Ty.
No, I meant like the last week of the season. Let me see.
Maybe.
That's sad. I really hope not.
Hey, we had it last year and you beat me. I actually battled you in week 7.
I know. Weeks. Oh, which one?
Week 7, so not, or wait, week 8. Week 8.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So we get next week, the
battle?
week after, and then we battle each other. What, you want a stream battle?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'll do it.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem. You start it up, and then it just kind of cascades into a waterfall. Now everybody wants to be on stream to battle. And then
Mhm.
Zach
I mean,
gets
I'm already
there
on
and it
stream
gets
normally
extra
anyway.
quiet.
Right.
Y'all can have these stream battles. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I mean, that's just because you don't have stones.
I ain't.
Wait,
I
did
ain't
you just
fucking
get a
scared.
fresh haircut, bro?
Me?
You
Yes,
don't
I
want to
did.
get on stream?
Yeah.
I ain't fucking scared. I'll get on stream.
Shut
I'll
up. Nobody's talking to you. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, last time Zach battled on
Play me live
stream.
on stream, Kid Sid.
Last
Play me
time,
live.
last time Zach battled live on stream, he was like, "Shut up, shut up," and like was just quiet the whole time. So
That's
yeah,
not,
we definitely
that's
don't.
not
Want
true. We played live on stream that one season, didn't we?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Maybe, but you
Like,
were
it's not-
winning,
not
so that's why.
No, not last season. It was the season before, I think.
All right, whoever cares, not me. So, it looks like Brandon and I in about 2-3 weeks are gonna have a live on stream battle, but let's just move on. So we have Mike versus Speakman here to start out with. I'm hoping that this isn't. You said Speakman recorded this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he started at the wrong time. Let me see if we can get to. All right,
24,
we're just
maybe?
gonna skip to.
I was saying 145.
145.
Jesus
Good lord.
Christ, Mike, taking forever to pick your team.
My guy.
145 it is.
You're.
So
You're.
yeah, all right. Everybody ready?
You're.
These teams look cool. Lunala's dope. Speakman sometimes
what's
knows
he-
what he's doing.
So I
X-
guess he's not.
So that's White Herb or
Yeah, I guess he's not using symbiosis. He's probably using
That's mental. That's
Mental Herb, yeah, to stop the taunt.
Is that?
Yeah, that's to stop
is
the
that an
taunt.
expert belt?
That's an expert
It is
belt,
an
yeah.
expert belt.
Ew.
I mean, let's see what he's got
Listen.
in play. Hey, he's your mentor, man. You can't be saying ew.
Right.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
The one item choice I do think is wrong here is the Iapapa berry on the Blaziken. Blaziken's not really gonna survive like any hit. If you're gonna put like a defensive item on it, you could put like a weakness resistant berry just to make sure it survives a big hit like a water gun, like a water hydro pump or something.
Is it really surviving a hydro pump though?
Have we
Would
started
it have a
yet?
special deal
We
like that?
did
Yes,
start.
We did.
I said 1, 2, 3, go.
Alright, I couldn't hear anything. My Discord like cut out.
Damn. All right, so we're in the middle of it. We're gonna fake out Rodham Wash, and we're gonna set up Tailwind. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, that kind of works. That works sometimes.
Never mind. We're not gonna set up Tailwind. What are you doing, Speak?
He's debating.
He's been out of the game for a little bit here. We're setting up Tailwind for sure. All right. He's been out of the game for a little bit. I know he still played, but I don't think that he hasn't been in the competitive area for a while. All right, so the fake out doesn't matter. Oh, that's gonna stop that. Queenly Majesty, baby.
You shall not pass, but the tailwind does go up.
Spirit Break's gonna do a significant amount of damage. Oh wait, JK, Shadow Shield.
Also not as also specifically not as dark type move, so
Yeah.
Most certainly a fair game.
All right, so Tailwind's up. We can't use Sucker Punch. Is that his? That's his Kangaskhan set? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
He should be Fake Out, fucking Flame
Resort.
Orb, and
Fling.
Last Resort.
You said Flame Orb?
you probably didn't want to bring Last Resort Kangaskhan versus him, so that's to be fair.
So this is a tough situation, and here comes the Sucker Punch.
Ouch.
Yeah, only one Queenly Majesty shuts down only your opponent's stuff. So then we get the U-turn for the free switch.
It's hard to tell with Grimmsnarl if it's going to have moves like Sucker Punch or not. Most of the time it doesn't, but you can never be too sure, especially in this meta where people change their moves and their items in EV Braid specifically because of their weak opponent.
That's what I've always liked about our kind of meta is that, like, if I'm going up against an opponent's team, I can literally check all the speed tiers, put exact IVs or EVs into a place to make sure I outspeed, like, it might not even take 252 IV or EVs to outspeed their whole team. It might just take 110, and then you get to play around with the EVs.
And Hathaway comes out.
Because she's Catwoman?
This duo here is a little too passive for my opinion.
He's going to fake out again. Oh, wait. Queenly Majesty's gone. If he brings Queenly Majesty back in. Oh.
You probably should have
Speakman, you're getting read like a goddamn pamphlet.
You're getting styled on, bro.
Yeah, you could knock off that spot instead.
Would have been a good option, yeah.
Do literally anything else.
Oh, we get the flinch off the Grinsnarl. That's pretty good. But we do know that he was going for his fairy type attack because otherwise he would have had priority.
I would knock off into these.
No. Okay, there you go. Yes, do that. Yes. That's the only. Everything else does not work.
Okay, so Agave Berry is gone. That's pretty big because that berry can come in clutch, and it probably would have triggered right here.
Yeah, popped right there. Oh,
All
she
right.
flinched.
We're getting some good flinches here. Anne Hathaway survived by 1 HP due to the focus sash, I'm assuming. Yep.
So wait, he has Tailwind up. Why did he bring it in support Life Art?
I don't know.
Well, Tailwind petered out, so it doesn't matter anymore anyway.
Well,
I was just saying, like, specifically, like, he
We
had
don't
Tailwind
know.
up.
You should talk to your boy.
Well, you see his character. That's a girl right there.
I do not like Victini's name.
I don't like that either. Damn, his team is he's already at a stiff disadvantage.
No, don't do that.
No, 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 no! Don't do any of that. Oh,
Just
is
switch
he
him.
banking on a switch?
I guess so.
I told him to ring carry him.
Like,
He's not switching. He's not gonna switch it out. You're so dumb. I'm sorry, Speakman. That came out naturally.
He's
That
gonna
was
switch it up now.
that was unprompted.
No, he admitted it to us. He said he played like an idiot.
This is some
Fair.
Will
There's-
Rokel level play.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest here.
He's coming in at week 5 at a week 1 start.
And also, like, realistically, do you really think that Evan would have did any better?
Is this an all offensive? No, yeah, right. Is this an all offensive Grimmsnarl?
looks like it.
Potentially,
He's
yes.
got Sucker Punch, Spirit Break.
Drain Punch.
Yeah, I
Punch
don't think it even has Fake Out. I
It
don't
might
know
have.
what's on
It
the-
probably has either Fake Out or Protect. But
I'm forgetting that Speed Boost doesn't trigger if you switch halfway into the turn.
Oh boy. Ow.
V for Vor gets hit pretty big. You're a mesh. Gonna get.
And it's
Oof.
dead.
No.
No, it's not. It's
Let me
a
tell
run.
you
It's a double
something.
target.
Let me tell you something about. Well, fire also resists bugs. So.
I actually didn't know that.
Let me tell you something about Victini. It is
Tell me.
bulky as shit. I mean that $100 across the board. Like you see bulky Pokemon that have like, like 90 HP and 85 in both defenses, and that's a bulky Pokemon. This dude has 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. So like, so he can be bulky, he can be fast, he can be whatever you want him to be. So Victini naturally, even without investment, is bulky.
Well, this isn't gonna hurt as much.
Oh, it's neutral damage.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate.
The Express Belt doesn't go off here though, which is unfortunate.
Fire Blast. Wow. Is this a special?
Yeah,
Yes.
we talked to him about it because it was
Special
a really,
Blaziken's good.
yeah. Especially against my team where he has a lot of these physically bulky Pokemon, especially his Amazenta. So Blaziken's not going to do too much, and it's still got 110 base special attack.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it actually has really good coverage moves. It also has Scorching Sands for ground coverage. He just didn't bring it.
Use gravity.
Use gravity.
He uses gravity and puts the Rotom on the ground and just earthquakes.
There you go. There you go. Scorching Sands, gravity. You're done.
Boom. Aura Sphere. Neutral
I wouldn't-
damage.
I wouldn't have done Aura Sphere. I would have just tried to. I would have risked the Fire Blast.
I think that he was trying to not risk the miss, but he also has. What's his other move that he has on this?
Dave.
Heat wave.
Heat Wave. Yeah, I probably would have. I mean, Heat Wave.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad.
I mean, I think honestly, right here, you probably want to start maybe trying to punch this wash a little bit.
Yo, I cannot
Not
believe.
with fire.
I can't believe.
Well, that's what Aura Sphere is for.
I mean, I would just switch the Victini out for the Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Yeah, switch
What
for the Kangaskhan. Don't get one of your
Wait,
clean Pokemon.
All you got to know is if he brings that Kangaskhan in, do not use Fake Out.
Do not.
I don't understand why they brought her in Guru.
What was that?
I don't understand why they brought this one in Guru.
Are you guys able to hear that? Can you hear that?
He said something, but I didn't quite. He said, "I don't understand
yeah,
why
I
he
couldn't
brought the
quite
blizzard."
Sounds like he's like- He sounds like he's like a gerbil in a hole, right?
He
Like-
said, "I don't understand why he brought the."
I don't understand why you brought this Oranguru.
Oh,
Oh, Oranguru. For whatever
Oranguru.
reason, it's hard to hear you, bro. I'm sorry.
nah. It was just, yeah. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we are dealing with some really tough decisions on Mike's part here. I'm sorry, Chris's part. He's gonna lose. I mean, this is at this point, unless he
He's
can
gonna-
just
Mike,
he's gonna
No,
sucker punch.
no,
Come on.
No.
Here comes Queenly Majesty.
We've learned nothing.
Yo, if I'm Speakman right now, I'm like really upset with myself.
I don't know why he thought anything else was gonna happen.
Ah!
Wow, that actually tanked out a lot better than I thought it would have.
A regular bulky.
Out 6 feet.
This is bad
Oh my
news,
god, I have
Bears.
1 HP.
All right.
Unless it's weird. Don't sucker punch.
Ah, dude,
Thank you.
I
Don't
think
sucker
I
punch.
probably would have left the. I don't think I would have done this.
I
I
understand.
switch.
Ally switch is good, especially because you never know if your opponent has it or not.
Peace
I know.
out.
The regular is going to be the slowest thing in the field, so it's getting knocked out.
Oh,
But at least with this, yeah, he has a chance. But
Madness.
she misses that.
he
But at least
might
the
have.
road-
I don't think he would have picked up both KOs, but he might have.
He might have flinched.
Yeah, flinch was possible.
Mike playing like Mike from any other season. Not playing like himself this year.
Playing like himself in this match for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's playing like himself in this match, but the
The
other
last 4 weeks. Who is
Oof.
this masked man?
woof.
Well, we still have the Victini, but we definitely are missing out on that special Blaziken to deal with this physically bulky Zamazenta.
All right, so hear me out. We bring special Blaziken, right?
Yeah.
But then we bring physical Victini.
I guess just because of the better coverage. Like, Bolt Strike is really good.
Chris, no. Chris.
One more
No.
time. Ba, ba. Surely he won't switch out a 4th time. Will he though?
Doing it
Will he?
again.
Oh, but it failed.
He used it on a turn after he had already
Yeah.
been out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody practice with this man.
Yeah. Chris, I hope you get some practice in this week, my guy.
So who's
Who's
gonna
the
help?
practice?
Who's helping Steven this week?
Everybody is helping me this week.
The whole world.
Take all of our energy. That's it,
That's
isn't
right.
it? That's the game.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that is absolutely it.
Great
Okay.
preparation on Michael's part. Speakman, just get some practice in, man.
Yeah, you
I
need
think
to.
that's the best thing for you.
I mean,
you need
just
to
throw
check your,
hands. Like
buddy.
I mean,
just-
he had good ideas. He had good ideas. It was just bad
Execution.
Execution.
Yeah.
Really bad execution.
Okay, we didn't have to go that far. We could just stick with. the
Nah,
bad
it was really
execution.
bad execution though.
Okay, it was, but let's come on.
Look,
come
man,
on.
I know him personally. I have the right.
I do too.
Okay, guys.
Oh, I don't know him personally.
So we're going into apparently like everybody in Maryland knows me pretty personally. But we're going into the next game, which is Jordan versus Phillips. So Phil was nervous as shit about this match for sure. Jordan, former champ, one of the top players, not top 5, mind you.
No,
One
top
of
five.
the top players though. But he also has a championship, so more than I can
Can I also
say.
just say? Can I just say Wakanberry looks very inappropriate?
Um,
What does it look like?
And it's something inappropriate.
But what is it?
I'll let your imagination.
if I know Dan and what he's thinking,
Mm-hmm.
that probably looks like a clitoris to him.
Oh snap! You got it.
All right, so let's move on to this match. I don't really want to get into the specifics of the team. I know Philip was nervous going into this. He's trying to go with kind of a Hale Trick Room team here, it looks like. So a little bit of speed on the front end and then some slowness on the back end to kind of pull that team all together. He has access to Tailwind and Trick Room and Slush Rush, so that's pretty cool. Over here on Jordan H's team, we've got the Clef Key, and wow, so he's got some bulky. Jordan's team is really bulky over here. Everybody except for, the Urshifu, who's not that bulky in general, but
No,
I don't see a lot of answers for Urshifu on Phil's team either, except Does he is the dark one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, not a lot of
That is-
coverage.
He got Zoomerl and Zapdos.
Yeah, he could do some good damage with the fairy type move for sure. So let's see how it goes. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go! And we got Clipberry on the Primarina.
Seaberry.
Ew.
What you mean, ooh?
I gotta be honest with you. When it comes to berries, I love that Barrow seat.
I hate
bus-
you.
there's no good way out of this conversation other than to leave.
That goes the same basic bitch card.
I fucking actually changed my outfit up this week too.
I change my outfit and my card every week.
Man, why is the audio for this so quiet?
I don't know.
It's how the people who are doing the recording record it.
Yeah.
So like the way that Jordan has
I
his
also might be
levels
slightly
set.
ahead of you guys.
What?
I also might be slightly ahead of you guys.
I don't
dare
know. Snow warning just popped and now we're choosing moves.
Yep.
He's gonna turn it off.
Oh
He's
god, I hate that fucking shit.
Oh, you have weather.
Not anymore.
I also have weather.
You know, that gives me an idea.
Is it about taking out Zach this week? Because I would love to hear it.
Tuxedo Frost protects. Not wanting
Okay.
to die.
Yeah, okay. Hey, there's that.
Here
But-
comes the sun, rootin' doo doo. I
It's
didn't need
not
a duet.
alright.
There's no need for the duet.
And Trick Room for free.
For free.
Twisted the dimensions. You ever had your dimensions twisted?
I've had it once in my life.
Only
It's a
in the
little
bedroom.
Give me the old dick twist.
Well, I mean, according to our resident Brian Mills, it is very much a beta strategy.
Yes.
And as
For
we
him.
know, as we all know, Brian Mills is
Coach
beta.
Boy, tell him.
He was
Jordan,
reading Jay Wade's autobiography.
So light screen
The whole
and
channel.
body pressing your dead body onto the keys.
So what
Why
we
did you do
Jay, what you do is you reach out to our CEO and let him know of your
what
concerns.
you doing there, bud?
Bro say Barassi. It's with a Y, man. You misspelled it.
Phil, what you doing there, bud? Aurora Veil doesn't work.
I know. Yeah, that's
A little
Highly
too
questionable.
toasty.
you might
Let's
be
do
you
those-
might be ahead of us.
No, it just happened.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he withdrew Tuxedo Frost and
Phil.
Snot Rusty.
Phil, you
Wait, no,
wanna?
why'd you
Why
switch?
isn't the sun? Oh wait, well he doesn't really have a lot of fire moves.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
and I
did
mean,
does he not have freeze dry as Auroras? That would have been really good right here.
Why didn't we lead with the iron defense before trying to body press into something?
probably-
There.
needs some more practice, especially with this team. I mean, obviously he has the right utensils, but it's kind of like with Speakman. You know, if you're not playing different teams that have, you know, different things to make you think, then you're not really sure. So he's probably right now in autopilot from, you know,
Look, man,
the
if I'm
strategies.
Phil this turn, I get greedy. I go for a second body press.
So
It's risky though because those body press don't matter if there's an Urshifu coming out.
Well, yes, but what does he have to punish with?
Well, Trick Room's going to be running out soon, and he could just bring this in, and not expecting a body press there, detect to stall out one more turn, and then his Trick Room setter's work is at risk.
So you got to consider also that, and it's not, it's not a saying that
Ooh,
that was a good call. It's not saying that any of the other players are any worse than other players, but ooh, really good
man,
call, Phil.
what a
Okay.
good call.
But
Oh,
leftovers,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So you have some of the players like Jordan have been playing competitively for 7 years at this game. So all of us who have played multiple seasons, like we have played with such a variety of Pokemon that like, because you're not always going to get what you want every year, so you got to play with what you get, and like it really expands your horizon. So Phil has only played like 2 seasons, maybe this is his third, and he's just not as familiar with some of these Pokemon. So he's gotta learn how they work. Like Steven learned the shit out of Sekateka. Real proud about that.
Thanks, man. I don't know why you're so proud about it. I'm
Because,
not
bro,
okay with it.
I don't even want to touch that shit.
Why, bro? It's like a brick house.
Yeah, I mean,
36,
Fail.
24, 36.
All right, we've got some iron defenses up. We got some body presses ready to go. We got a
Oh, so
And unfortunately, there is absolutely nothing to threaten this trick room.
my curiosity is taking the better of me, Dan. Like you call out the berry, but you don't want to talk about how Registeel looks right now from the backside.
hey man, it's a piece of
What
metal.
does it look like? What does it look like? Yeah, most of them are. What
Yeah.
Registeel looks like.
Most of them are. You mean the one, Reggie, that's steel type?
Registeel is a bitch.
He'd be sitting there.
Yo, Coffergigas, man. Oh.
It
Does
really-
no, it doesn't matter because you're using you're
Defense,
calculating off
yeah.
of defense.
Two
What?
iron.
It still negates the attack itself. Like it takes your defense
Yeah,
into property, but then it cuts it in half from the burn, so it still hurts. Just
If he had body pressed here, I think he might have been able to kill the Registeel. I know he set up Trick Room for the long term here, but the problem that we're going to run into is that Reflect is up, that Registeel has 2 iron defenses now, and he just got a leftovers heal, so it's very... Oh, and he's going to get another one. So yeah, it's not super likely that he's going to be able to one-shot that guy.
yeah, I think you.
I'm wondering if Coffergigas has Will-O-Wisp, because I'm surprised he hasn't used it yet.
It probably should.
I don't know. Phil or Ian, does it have Will-O-Wisp?
I don't know. I don't think... Did I make that team?
I haven't made any of his stuff.
Oh boy.
Nah, the Okaberry saves it.
Did I make his team for him? I get so many requests, it's hard to keep track.
This little butt plug's just eating away. His leftovers.
How does it eat leftovers? It has no mouth.
It
You
inserts
make a
them.
fair point.
Yeah, it still eats. It just doesn't eat like a normal, Still has to get
it's
nourishment.
funny because this Cofagrigus can sit here for as long as Jordan lets it.
Coffergigas does not have Will-O-Wisp. It has Body Press, Trick Room, Iron Defense, and Shadow Ball.
I should have did some more iron defense, to be honest. I think it only did it once.
It
Only
did.
once.
Press your body into it.
See?
It
Oh, and it's not doing shit.
+4 defense. Oh god. Oh,
Goodbye, Rusty.
Wait, did the iron barbs do anything?
it's not gonna kill it. It has 1 HP.
Wow, I'd be so upset if I was Phil here.
You gotta. You want to bring out
Because
Horus real quick? And
Registeel. No, it's because Registeel ate its Wheaties, man. See that? It's eating its Wheaties.
it's Wheaties.
You guys,
Yes. Tell me more.
don't step on each other's toes. I know we got a lot of people here.
Now you just made it awkward.
Alright, snow warning is up. His Trick Room should still be up. We can get a free little blizzy, blizz off. That might actually... That Blizzussy
go.
might kill the Registeel.
The Regissi. Oh, you gotta remember one thing. Registeel's very, very slow, and Aurora's is slow too, but it's got like a little bit of speed in it.
Let me ask you a question, Dan.
A little bit of glide.
When are we getting EX2?
June.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to own every single card in that set in triplicate or quadruplicate.
Damage. It's faster than the
Goodbye.
Aurora's. Why don't you protect?
Why aren't you focus sash?
Phil over here probably so the way that Phil reacts to his Pokemon losing is it's unfortunate. So Phil over here probably like this Pokemon sucks, bro. Like this Pokemon doesn't do shit for my team. Like
All right.
Pokemon.
I mean,
I'm gonna drop
me-
it, and it's like a really good Pokemon.
I'm gonna drop it. Drops Tornadus.
Oh my god. He was thinking about that for a while too. He was like, maybe I'll drop it for, I forget what he said. It was one of those.
Hiram.
Honestly, people sleeping on Zamazenta base.
Well, they can have that shit. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Maybe Necrozma base. I don't know.
I'd
Zach,
rather have Cosmo base, honestly.
Zach, Zamazenta base gets coaching, right?
They both do.
Is Zach not here anymore?
No, just my dad. He left.
Oh, why'd he leave?
I don't know. Maybe
Probably too many chefs.
too many chefs in the kitchen. Well, he did.
Maybe he
Also,
had
It doesn't matter. We're cooking.
he also did say it was like late for him, so he probably just jumped in for a little bit.
Thank you, Zach, for showing up. We appreciate you, buddy.
Nah.
He's
I
probably
think-
trying to get ass to beat Kid Sid's ass.
Well,
I'm
so
sorry, I couldn't get through all that stuttering.
Zach,
I was dying.
Zach's not here anymore. Quick, somebody help Steven plan for his match.
So body press work as a protect. Heat wave comes out.
Oh,
Serene Grace burns.
That icicle crash would have been meaty had it not got burned.
Correct.
that would have killed if it hadn't been burned. That's correct.
Unfortunate.
All right, we gotta get you a thesaurus. I've heard unfortunate too many times. And Reggie's still 1 HP.
Again,
Again.
that's the
more
second.
weight, more Wheaties.
That's the second time in the match that he was at 1
Ah.
HP.
Like Gigas didn't have any Wheaties.
My man was surviving out there. He just, how many turns was that? He was just out there chilling.
A lot. Well, now the Trick Room's
And now
gone.
the match is over.
Well, Trick Room's gone. So it's actually not over yet. It's just a really nasty situation. But so the hail is up and now Trick Room's gone. So Slush Rush comes up. It's not doing too much damage because of the burn, but these Pokemon are really low.
That is the problem, though, of last
Does
round.
Zapdos get Heat Wave?
Yeah, it does. But the problem with last round is that the Arctovish had Protect. What he should have done, and I'm sorry, Phil, he should have checked, because he knew Hail was up, so he knew its ability was triggered. He should have checked the turn count on Trick Room, which he would have known it was 1. He should have used Protect, and then that would have been all she wrote.
Iron Head does nothing.
He wouldn't have got burned.
Heat Wave comes out and the Registeel finally goes down.
No
There
more
it is.
Wheaties for you, sir.
He wouldn't have gone down, and this fish would be eating good tonight, but now it's burned. And again,
And eyes the hail.
Kisses down through the hail. Nice, nice.
I imagine
Kind
that
of not nice, honestly.
Phil is playing Arctovish like it doesn't hit for anything, but he doesn't
It
realize
doesn't do any
he doesn't
damage.
realize that the burn is like literally detrimental to him.
No, he knew because he told me about. He was like, "How do you burn a water type?"
How do
He
you
was so
burn
pissed
'em?
off. He was so pissed off.
Because
you
you
can
mix it
burn
with
fish.
ice.
No, he's gonna turn off the Slush Rush.
So you guys have obviously never seen a BP oil spill.
A little dated there, but I'll give
It
it
was
to you.
a little dated. I mean, there's a lot of oil spills, so we'll get a new one soon.
I hope not. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
the next
doing
oil
anything else right
When's
now.
the next oil spill gonna drop, man?
You gotta ask the global elite cabal of pedos for that.
I don't think I want to talk to them.
Hey man, they write the script.
Sunny day.
All right, let's see if Zapdos is faster.
Should be faster. I'm not. Wait, no,
Depending
actually,
on
Urshifu
investment.
has.
Nope.
Yeah, because Urshifu has 94 speed, and I think Zapdos
Zapdos
has
has 100.
90.
I
I think I
That's
don't know.
either 90 or 100.
It might also be a slower Zapdos set because of the Trick Room stuff he was trying to do.
Hmm.
And it flinched
Flinched.
It has base 100,
no.
in the sun and burned and not attacking first. Does literally no damage.
And if he
And-
uses Fishious Rend, it's nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
And Zapdos is dead.
Yeah, he's got to take that Zapdos out. I mean, the fish.
Honestly,
is
him
just-
taking it out now doesn't really matter. It's gonna
You just
die.
let the fish sit here. It's not really doing anything. He's switching it out for Lulu. I would have switched out the Zapdos honestly, because like, kind of want the Zapdos to stay alive.
Switch it up for what? For the Azumarill?
Yeah, and then it eats this Wicked Blow, which it wouldn't do as much because of the Fairy type. But this is
For
also
what?
just a situation. Trick Room's gone. So Azumarill's gonna not be faster than the Urshifu, which otherwise they'll be able to one-shot easily.
Do you have defense like that? 80 defense, not bad. Then he doesn't take it, it's not as effective because he's fair. That's fair.
He's going for the reflect, obviously.
That's actually
now.
neutral damage.
Mm.
Oh, wait.
No, it's resistant because
Oh, okay. Dark, right.
I don't really know why we're trying to do some spread damage. You only got one Pokemon you got to worry about.
He brought the Brick Break for Auroraville, and I just want to say if Phil had gotten Auroraville off, he would be pissed because of that Brick Break.
It just break.
Oh, of course, the one time I get an Auroraville off, somebody has Brick Break. Play Rough will kill Urshifu.
Nice.
That's got to feel good.
Yeah, got one.
Oh, he's got 3 so far. Yeah.
It hurt.
And down goes the fish.
Now we have nobody left,
Yeah, it's just a Azumarill.
and Zaishin is going to clean up. He's got a steel type
Yep,
move,
it's going
Iron
to
Head.
catch an Iron Head, and it's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna use Flamethrower, my Zacian.
I just want to know how Iron Head becomes a giant sword.
Because instead of attacking with her head, she attacks with her sword.
Is she?
Yeah, Zacian is confirmed a female.
Confirmed. Okay.
Wouldn't it have a gender?
There's a lot of Pokemon legendaries that like technically have a gender, but they're considered genderless.
You talking like Celebi or Magerna?
Yeah, stuff like that.
All right, so
Interesting.
Phil loses by 3, right? That was what that was.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's unfortunate for Phil, but ultimately he did kind of clean back up at the end there. There were some misplays, some things he could have done better. But you know, we're not here to criticize everything our players do. We're just here to point out that Chris Speakman really shit the bed this week, kind of like Amber Heard. He pulled the certified Amber Heard.
He
Oh my
heard it.
God.
He dropped an
big
Amber
ol'
Turd.
Way to
Topical. Topical.
It is topical. Very
Wait.
He
topical.
dropped an
Bait
Amber Turd.
date this episode.
You shit the bed, Chris. All right, so Steven, you want to break this down? You want to lead us into this match?
Hello?
Yep.
What?
Hello?
You want to
So
lead?
this week I was
What a beta.
What a beta. Why are you always shitting on yourself, Dan?
I'm talking about him, man. He left.
Oh, he didn't want to talk about his match. These guys. All right, so
Well, I mean, these teams both look like absolute complete utter garbage. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
you gotta let the joke land before you tell us that it was a joke. Shuck a bear. Damn, dude, double intimidate fake outs. Birds.
He's strong.
I mean,
Yeah.
that could be Moxie Gyarados. You don't know.
I think it actually is Moxie Gyarados.
Well, if that was the case, he'd be triple intimidate if it wasn't, because he has the intimidate fake out on Hitmontop and Incineroar.
Right, but it's I'm almost positive that it's Moxie. But if
It's
it was,
gotta be Moxie.
I mean, if it was though, he could bust off. Wow, just a shit ton of special or physical attack off of these guys, and it's looking like SB has almost entirely physical attackers.
Well, he has the Landorus, but for some reason he really likes the physical set, but the special set's so much better.
Yeah, but you know.
Outside of Incineroar, it doesn't look like there's a real clear answer to Pikabolt here.
Yeah, not well. You could
Well, stock attack go with rock moves.
and then also like he takes neutral from the flying. Oh, I guess he only have bounce, huh? That sucks.
Dicky.
All right, guys, you ready?
Here.
All right, 1,
Specific
2,
timestamp.
3, go. It's just immediate, just normal timestamp.
Okay.
Because kids
Ah,
say
yes.
gets the good
Elevator
recording.
music.
So we got a cool little trick room squad with the Dialga, the Vikavolt, and the Hippowdon, but we also have the Sand Rush with the Sand Slash.
Notice
Very
how Kid Sid's volume is way better.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, he missed the capture for the trainer cards.
The Buzz and Genie is an interesting lead, but I know Stephen B's big strap
Disquake.
with his whole team is Disquake. Cool strap, but like it gets old pretty quickly.
This is a very, very bad spot for Kid Sid here.
Well, we got the Incineroar fake out to help out, because all he needs to do is just set up Trick Room, and now he's faster than both of his Pokemon. Maybe not the Vikavolt, but the Vikavolt's not your biggest worry. It's the
No, the Vigavolt is definitely faster than the Stakataka.
Discharge does not do nearly as much as Earthquake right now. Still hurts, but
Hurts a lot because Stakataka has garbage special defense.
it actually doesn't. It's just more invested in the physical defense because due to body press. Because your Beast Boost stat is based off of your EVs invested, not actually your real base stat. I mean, protection is...
Things you know that you didn't know you knew. For 500, Alec.
Angry Protect.
Ding.
Wish I had seen that before.
Alright, Incineroar low. And Mustang's gonna take out the bug. Oh, it's got 1 HP.
Not before we kill ourselves, though.
Unfortunately, now the Vikavolt still has 1 HP. Not the biggest deal. Leftovers recovery. His entire squad, yep, that's what I figured. His entire squad is Full Metal Alchemist characters.
Mm-hmm.
Including the Surfetched?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ling Yao, right? Is that what it is?
No, it's Furor.
Feud Hound.
Furor, yeah. You don't remember that there was a Furor?
No, I actually didn't because I didn't watch it.
You probably should. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's in line, alright?
In line.
So, why are we not faking out this B right here?
There's no reason to because Stakataka is faster. Earthquake is going to do much more damage than Discharges. And then Rock Slide, if it doesn't miss the Bolt. But the Earthquake would do more damage to the Stakataka, which you don't want. Especially now you get the free defense boost. Also, I mean, Landorus is now -2 attack also, which is nice, but ×4 effectiveness is still pretty strong.
Also, if he's running the special set, well, no, he's not because he's doing Disquake.
Yeah. I mean, he should be using it. Special Landorus is so much scarier, but
I mean, you could also do a mixed set. Like that's not outside the realm of possibility.
But like you don't get the sheer force boost off of Earthquake.
No, you don't.
This Dialga is going to take some fat fighting moves.
Potentially.
I mean, if you're fighting a Stakataka, you should always expect body press, and people really need to not underestimate how strong that Hitmontop actually can hit. It actually does a little bit more than just being like a fake out intimidate support mon.
Right.
I used it for one season. I actually love this thing.
If this Dialga protects you, this is going to be devastating.
Oh, but it switches. For the big Bertha.
Well, we have now given Stakataka.
Extra defense boost. And
Yes.
double.
I don't like that.
Oh, that still hurt. That was a crit. Okay. And then the close combat. That one's not going to do as much, but man, you're already in the low. Stand. And the Stakataka's just healing.
Just sitting here collecting dust.
Checking the trick room turns. We get a little
We
scared.
got one left. It's probably that Sand Slash. I would assume Sand Slash gets protect.
Yes, pretty much most things get protected.
If not
I mean,
everything.
you pretty much got to protect here.
No, don't rock slide. Body press a sand slash. It doesn't have any defense.
Yet, if you're building a Rushmon, you're usually putting in speed and attack and nothing else.
Protect. Oh, you protected with the rock.
Probably double protect.
Nope.
It was not.
Oh no!
The wide guard here is pretty cool. Expecting an earthquake. It's still alive. Super Fang.
Super Fang is great. Love that fucking
It is.
move.
Just not a move I was expecting, especially with the protection that had done. Was this thing of an earthquake. And now the trick room's gone, so this is a little bad on the stack attack.
Sticka-ticka-tickas.
Fuck.
I mean, I think I'd probably wide guard again, honestly.
Nah. I'd protect. Protecting's fine. You get free recovery. Your drill run's gonna. Oh wow, he has drill run.
Yeesh.
But now close combat's gonna take out the sand slash. So you didn't really get good use out of your slush rush or sand rush. Sorry. Depending if there's water around, it could be slush rush. I don't know why we double targeted either, because like drill, if he didn't protect, drill run was definitely one shotting still.
For sure it was.
Sometimes players be getting tunnel vision. I understand. Peas keeper.
Honestly, if I'm fucking Kid Sit here, I let him set it for me.
I don't think he'll set up trick room here, honestly.
I don't know. I think that's one reason you'd probably bring in Dialga right here, other than maybe Earth Power.
Zach and I had a game where we were playing each other, and he set Trick Room, and then I set Trick Room like the same turn. So like we canceled each other. We were both trying to go for the Trick Room, and we both canceled each other out.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh no. Ouch, ouch. Ow. Jesus.
Goodbye, Dialga.
That has 0 HP or defense investment. My lord, that might be a max attack Hitmontop. Did we not have like a ground move?
Ugawab! Right? Citrus, okay.
If we had a ground move, we would have one-shot that thing.
Yeah, what, -2, -3?
Yeah.
You guys,
ground one?
I think we all in this chat agree that Guillemon is the best pro tag Digimon.
He is. Gamamon is a close second.
Gamamon? I haven't seen that series yet. Does he ever get past Champion, or he just has like different power levels of Champion?
He's about to go into Ultimate soon, but he has 4 champion levels and they're all sick.
I saw the Darkness one. That looked pretty cool. You shouldn't have fucking tried to fuck with Pokemon, man.
Oh, tried. He killed him. Alright, so Landers is out. Water and grass is a weird type coverage, but it works.
Yeah, I don't know what grass is really covering for you. The water isn't.
Yeah. If he had like gas or something, I'd get it, but he doesn't.
Like I think there's actually nothing on SB's team that that water doesn't cover instead of grass.
And it might have been for like the slow bro if he brought it, but like you could also just bring Crunch for dark coverage.
Which is much better.
But you know, probably expecting an earthquake
Ow.
more realistic. Dragon Dance.
Ashley says to tell my Maryland friends to find me a job and us a house.
And Maryland.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to live here. Maryland kind of sucks.
I've lived there before. I lived in Timonium and Towson, and then I also lived in what's that one area? It's like it's like red something.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's a shitty area.
What county was it in?
It was over by CPCC. Or sorry, CBCC.
So probably Baltimore County or Dundalk, somewhere in Dundalk maybe.
Nah, it was closer to Baltimore, like the city.
Probably referring to Pigtown. Hey man, you could try and get into the company I work at and work for ice cream.
I was trying to tell Ashley, I was like, listen, I don't have a problem with Maryland, all right, but they're Southerners that want to be Northerners, because you guys are right below the Mason-Dixon, so you're Southerners, and like, I don't know, man, like Maryland is not bad, but like, I don't know.
Maryland ain't nothing to do in Maryland.
I could visit, but like I don't know about living there. Again.
Maryland ain't got nothing to do. Ocean City is not actually a real vacation spot.
Yeah. I was trying to hit up a little bit more up north, but that shit is expensive.
Yeah, the closer you get to DC, the more expensive it is.
Oh, for sure.
Which is annoying.
Because DC is the worst place ever, as well. Like, driving in DC is the worst. They're always changing the roads. Waterfall takes out the hippo.
I like how the rest turned into, man, I want to move to Maryland, and it's just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the, like, I was trying to tell her, like, in a nice way, to be like, it's not bad, but
it's not great.
You don't want to live there.
And let's see if +3 at this Gyarados is enough to kill this Stone Joiner.
Oh, with a waterfall, almost assuredly.
And maybe a helping hand boost.
If I'm SB here, I'm protecting one last turn.
You gotta get that chip damage.
Come on, come on! Hit me! Do it!
I don't know why we're helping hand. Just punch it twice.
Dude, just make up your mind. Like, it was a really easy thing to choose.
Oh man. It was really close. Oof.
That was a pretty good match, but ultimately,
we're throwing rocks.
Kid Sid takes it by 4. He wins the Battle of the Stevens. Battle of the Stevens, man. Now, oh, look whose match it is.
Now it's time for me.
Yeah, break us down a little bit, but let's not go crazy.
Have a mental breakdown.
Yeah, going into this match, I was honestly going with probably a similar idea to last week. I'm like, yeah, let's just lead Veltal. Well, no, I didn't leave Veltal this week. I led Veltal last week, and I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So let's lead Garchomp again. You know?
Right.
What's the worst he could do?
Right. Right.
And I'm like, I went in. I'm like, all right, well, it looks like looking at the team comps, I'm like, all right. Like, I see this Gothitelle here that I don't really know what it's doing here. I just know that it's here. The Dracovish obviously looks a little daunting. The Theolecki I don't really care about. And then the Thundurus, which is just there. I'm just like, well.
Doing its thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, well. Let's just, let's rock with I picked these 6. Let's go with it.
Word.
And I think the items were Life Orb for Garchomp, Walk on Berry for Yveltal. I forget what I put on Dawn Wings that week. I don't remember. I don't think it really came up. Sylveon, of course, had the Throat Spray. Conkeldurr, of course, had the Flame Orb. And I don't, for the life of me, remember what I put on the Indeedee. I think it might have been Focus Sash.
Choice
I don't know. Oh yeah, it was Choice Scarf.
Mm.
Because
That's
Zach helped me concoct a very sinister strategy.
ooh, sinister. How sinister?
Yeah, it would have been very funny if you brought Dusclops. We'll say that.
Okay. All right. Well,
But let's
you
get
guys,
into it.
yeah, you guys ready? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
And here on Arisa's side, you see the Mystic Water on the Urshifu, Charty Berry on the Thundurus, Choice Banded Jirachi again, apparently. A little bit different than how I was using it last year. I will say that.
Jirachi can do anything.
Yeah, Jirachi can be whatever you want it to be. Now I go with Garchomp and DD here. I'm like, let's set up the second terrain, just kind of protect from like fake out and stuff like that. That way I can like get Garchomp rolling and keep it going.
And that's the type of shit we want.
Yes, we want Garchomp to go off.
He's gonna set up that moisture.
Now this was unironically this is the first turn, but I believe this is easily the turning point in the match.
Interesting. That's a bold claim, Cotton.
Well, hear me out. I think if he targets the Garchomp here, I think he probably stands a much better chance of winning the match.
I could see that.
Because once this Garchomp once it just starts taking out things, it starts removing its checks on the other side very fast.
That makes
I
sense.
guess he was expecting an expanding force or something. I'm surprised he
Which
didn't expanding force.
I should have done, but I had that split like moment of fault, like my mind just faltered. I'm like, I don't know if this is the dark type or not, so I'm just like, I'm gonna go for safe.
Yeah, because if the expanding force hit, I'm pretty sure it actually just one shot the Urshifu.
Most likely. But I mean, no matter, it is what it is. Now he brings in Dracovish here, and I'm like, all right, well here we go with this. Little bit intimidating to look at it across from me.
Intimidating.
And this Thundurus doesn't really have much to do outside of Thunderbolt and Protect just because of the psychic terrain.
No, it just sits there. It can't really do anything here. I mean, he can target Dawn Wings. Can't really touch. I mean, he can scary face Garchomp, I guess.
Yeah, you got psychic terrain.
It's not doing shit.
It's
Yeah, it
just
really
not.
isn't.
Yeah, it switches up for Regieleki. Very risky switch here, but
I mean, I feel like he knew what I had to be doing, and I went with the Protect on the Dawn Wings because I'm like, this thing usually garners a lot of attention.
well, especially with the possible expanding forces too.
Yes. And I just click Dragon Claw, and, well, you see the screen. We
Oh
don't
man,
know.
I can't believe you didn't run Outrage.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. It's such a great move, you know?
Especially in doubles.
I hate outrage.
Now, to this point, we're like, what, 4 turns in?
Yeah.
And Garchomp is untouched apart from Life Orb
Orb.
damage.
I could fucking, if I had Garchomp, man, I could make that motherfucker 100% effective Dragon Rushes.
I'm surprised you switched out here.
You know what? Give me that Garchomp.
Did I get Garchomp?
No.
I'll give you some silly string for it.
That
It's
wasn't
probably worth the
even
same.
a question. It was an order. give me that guard
Earthquake.
drop.
It's a, yeah, that's why I switched out the Dawnwings here. I didn't want it to take damage from my own Earthquake. Figured, you know, we're looking at two Mons that are gonna take a ton of damage from this Earthquake. Let's not have my Mon be one of them.
You gotta love Oblivion Wing. You know, I will trade you for that Aveltal if you want one of these Dragos.
Honestly, I just love Yveltal too much. I can't get rid of that thing.
Yeah, it was on my season 4 team. I love it, but I hear you.
Oh man, here we're coming up on one. We're coming up on one of my favorite turns in the entire battle.
Only reason I didn't try and go for
Oh man, it's not here yet. Unfortunate.
Dude, there was a lot of people that wanted Aveltal. Like, it was not gonna make it to me. Brendan, Evan.
If Brendan didn't get it, I was getting it because I was right after him.
Brendan, Evan, Mike, me, and some other people all wanted Aveltal. It's such a good Pokemon.
It's a nice looking Pokemon too,
Yeah.
and it supports
And
multiple.
here
dark
is the first damage that Garchomp takes. And I was actually kind of surprised that it survived it.
Gothitelle is not really that insanely offensively strong. It's mostly very bulky.
Yeah, but I didn't really put any bulk investment in this Garchomp. I just kind of put it out there.
Garchomp's got some natural bulk. It's actually a pretty underrated sick Pokemon.
Yeah, I always hear that. And I guess now seeing it in practice, I kind of believe it more.
It's just
kind of
because
weird
it's
to
got a
see.
high HP stat.
Really, it's that ice weakness because most teams have ice coverage. So, like,
Yeah.
that's the reason that Garchomp doesn't flourish in the meta a lot. I mean, even with a Yache Berry, like, why would you? Thundurus
goes
gets
down.
Thundurus
down.
to the Rock Slide.
Alright, everybody, at the same time. Thundurus dies to the Rock Slide.
Now, to this point, I'm looking at it like, man, do I kind of want to think about maybe protecting the plus minus here with the Garchomp?
Yeah,
But I'm like, I think honestly, the damage that it's gonna deal this next turn is just too valuable to lose.
that and, like, it deserves to go out as a warrior.
Yeah, so Warrior's death.
It's also he's down to his last two Mons, so he can't really switch anything out to an Earthquake.
Alright, here we go.
And now for my favorite turn in the entire battle.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
He could imprison and nobody would be able to use Protect.
Oh no!
Also, I don't think he can switch out, by the way, guy. Brendan,
No, I
you
said he
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brendan can't switch
Oh
out
yeah.
because of Shadow
Because he
Tag.
has, shadow tag.
Does it have the Shadow Tag?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well, I don't know if that's what he was running this week. I thought he got another ability.
it does, but Shadow Tag is pretty much like that's the reason you get Gothitelle. Neither here nor there, really. Oh, Electric Berry.
And the Wakan
Oh,
Berry.
it's the Pussy
and
Berry.
it came up.
Good call, Brendan. You definitely would have died to that.
Oh, I most certainly would have died to that. And goodbye.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And goodbye to you as well, Reggie.
You jumping thing. Wait, how is it dying to Earthquake? It should be able to jump over it.
Oh, right, the 1 HP
Focus
focus sash, yeah. So annoying.
But this bird probably has Sucker Punch.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet.
As a matter of fact, it does not.
Oh.
Nani? But you could do it under your own psychic terrain.
Just
Because
don't try to tell these kids about things.
And let's just we decided this turn let's just not have any pointless deaths. Let's just protect the Yveltal.
Forbidden moon.
It's forbidden.
And after this Electro Web, we decided we're going to yell very loudly.
Hyper voice.
Yelling!
You killed my man.
Poor Regilect. Brendan, you have defeated E-Ray Blitz by 4 Pokemon. Now that's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good for going up against the Reese. I mean, he's 3-time champ. I know he's been a little off his game this round, but yeah. So Zach started the recording like probably a little too late in my opinion. We're gonna start it off immediately. This is Zach versus Jay. That is one of the biggest like rivalries in the league. They played finals last season, and Jay unfortunately got RNGesus. So let's see how this one goes. You guys ready?
You're.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and go. Leading in.
I actually did watch this one ahead of time. It was a very interesting match. And we have Shoto and Congo.
Shoto!
Shoto!
This is a very sussy lead from.
Very sus.
Very sus. We should probably be scared of this punchy weasel. We got an ice type.
We should be very scared of it.
And you can't use fake out on the Entei either because of inner focus.
Gotta love inner focus.
Why did we switch out? I mean, I understand switching that out.
Then why'd you ask?
It's because of what he didn't switch out. We just kind of threw away a big monster against Zach's team to a punchy weasel. For free. We didn't even protect.
Nope, we
Water
just
bubble
threw away.
here. Water bubble's really good though against Entei because Sacred Fire will never burn it, and it takes even less damage from fire moves.
Yeah, no, it's a really good Pokemon.
Hey, you know what else is a really good Pokemon?
Me?
No, Kyurem White, but it died.
Oh. So sad.
Like, we could have switched it out for the Dragapult. Like, that would have been actually really crazy. Like, he can't, if he fakes out or close combat's that spot, like, it doesn't hit it anyway. And then the Dragapult's faster than both of his Pokemon on his team. You was a little too scared. I mean, a double switch would have been fine too with the Araquanid too.
Looks like man's back on the menu.
And he switches out for Clefairy. Expecting a liquidation. Ow. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, this thing wasn't focused, Ash.
Bonk.
Araquanid, like, hurts really hard if it's using water moves.
Yeah, it does. I miss having that thing in a Dynamax format. The thing was insane.
Talking about Araquanid?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I love Araquanid.
260 max geysers.
I just never really... I kind of wanted it, but I didn't really think I needed it that much.
Man, there was so much work put in behind the scenes into getting that. Like, I think Zach actually, like, had to persuade, I think it was SB at the time who had it. Or it was here, no, it was Phil who had it. To, like, actually go ahead and, go through trading with me. Because Phil the whole time was, like, kind of wishy-washy about it. And Zach was like, dude, just do it. Like, this is really good, like, the money's offering you in return is, like, really good for it.
What, Mr. Mime?
I don't know, this was last year. I don't know what I traded him for it.
I know I was pissed about it. I was like, don't let that fucking Pokemon go. Because Zach likes Araquanid, but he underestimates it too. Like, you know.
A lot of people do.
Araquanid is like low key really good, especially in rain too. Like with rain up, aqua bubble or whatever it is, water bubble, and liquidation. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, God forbid you put weakness policy on it and someone tries to rock slide you.
Unfortunately, its bug stab doesn't do as much just because like its attack outside of water bubble's kind of low.
Yeah, but the thing about its bug stab, like first of all, it does get leech life, but then it also gets what's that attack?
It gets lunge,
A lunge, which reduces defense.
reduces attack. I think.
I thought that liquidation reduces attack, and
No, liquidation reduces defense.
Ah, that's what I traded him. I
okay,
traded him
that's the
Barraskewda.
Barraskewda. Oh, that's a. I mean, Barraskewda's good, but nah.
It wasn't good on my team. Remember, I was in the midst of building a Trick Room core, and Araquanid is quite good into that.
Araquanid, good in general, man. I don't care what anybody says. That fucking Pokemon is so good.
I mean, even in Assault Vest, Araquanid's pretty scary too. I'm pretty sure if it was Assault Vest, it'd survive that Mewtwo hit.
Before Jay picked it up, I was like gonna get it that weekend, and then he was like, "Oh, drop in this," or somebody in the mod chat was like, "You should get that Araquanid, bro. It's just sitting
Yeah.
there." And I was like, "Shut it!" I was like, "Shut the fuck up! Like, everybody, shut up!"
Shut up.
And Jay was like, "All right, I'm gonna do it." And I was like, "God damn it!" Like,
Oh, it's Diet Yveltal.
Mandibuzz?
Diet Dr. Yveltal.
Oh.
No, that's Diet Moltres.
No, regular Moltres is Diet Moltres.
I'm surprised. I don't know why Jay uses Howl on his Riolu when he can use Coaching, and it's just a better Howl.
Yeah, it's because
Well-
it raises defense.
Yeah, I guess he's liking that both Pokemon get the boost.
I guess. I mean, he never attacks with the Riolu.
Yeah, the Riolu just sits there and does nothing.
What's Riolu has access to some decent attacks, doesn't it?
I mean, it gets all the attacks that Lucario gets, but it just
Pretty sure
it never
doesn't
uses them.
doesn't it also have T-Wave?
I don't. I think it has T-Wave. I'm not 100% sure.
So it's got
I know
base
it's got
70 attack. That's not awful. I mean, it's not great, but it's not
It's
awful.
not. If you're gonna put an attacking move on, I would do like Mach Punch or Bullet Punch, one of those two. Or I don't think it gets Mach Punch. I think it gets Vacuum Wave.
I think it also gets Sucker
Well, I wouldn't go.
Punch.
Well, I wouldn't go with either this week since you're looking at Psychic Terrain.
Yeah. I don't even put an attacking move on it. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't even bother using it just because you're expecting it to die to Expanding Forces.
Fucking put high jump kick on it.
Does it not get close combat?
It probably does. Yeah, hang on. Let me see.
Maybe he gets Focus
It
Blast.
does not get. Does not. Yeah, but has 35 special attack. So
Yep.
it's got 70 attack. That's not
Hey,
terrible.
you could use. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I forgot it doesn't have that.
There's a lot of finger waving happening.
Bro, you know it would be cool if Roar got Prankster priority.
That'd be kind of disgusting.
So he has some moves. I would say that probably his best option is the high jump kick, but he has some. He's got payback, poison jab. Like he's got some shit. You could put the coverage on him for the poison jab against fairies.
I mean, you could instead of Eviolite, you can also sash it and give it reversal.
Yeah, that'll do big damage. Endure.
Prankster Endure.
Endure.
Alright, we're changing terrains. We're losing our grassy glide.
You know what would have been a really good move for this matchup?
Steel Roller.
Yep, Steel
Yeah.
Roller.
I've been actually talking about that move with people. I'm like, yo, you can steamroller this shit. Now the meta's
I'm pretty sure Metal gets it. So hey, thanks for the. Thanks for...
meta's pretty terrain heavy right now.
Yeah. Terrain and weather heavy, but there's not like a move that like does boosted damage in weather and then turns it off. There probably should be.
You can do weather ball though, which is always an interesting, depending on the like way that you do.
Yeah. If you're expecting your opponent to bring sand or something.
Oh yeah, sand weather ball.
Yeah, but if they're bringing sand, then like, what's weather ball hitting? Because it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it changes to a rock type move.
Yeah,
Well,
it
yeah, but
depends.
nobody has like a pure sand team of like 6 rocks and steels and stuff.
Yeah, because that'd be dumb. You just bring fighting moves on everything.
Yeah.
So like it probably has at least some flying types to counterbalance their fighting weakness and stuff, you know. So presumably there's options, all right? Like
There are options.
Yeah, I like putting weather ball when I have my own weather too. So even if my opponent
Oh
has
yeah, I remember watching this turn. This was unfortunate.
weather changes,
this
No.
does really suck.
No.
I
No.
brought weather ball on Raikou and that shit fucked people up, bro.
Dude,
I think it was
this hurts
Sun.
to watch.
And the best part about it is it goes to 100 base damage.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's absolutely dead. It goes to 100 base damage and gets the bonus from the weather.
so fire and water.
Yeah.
Because for some reason hail still is like meh.
Hail doesn't boost ice type moves.
Hail
no
should
fucking
at
reason.
least do what Sandstorm does, but it should boost physical defense.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Bro, Avalug in that would be terrifying.
Oof, with a fucking assault vest on him?
Yeah, assault vest, ice body healing. My man.
Body
And,
press,
uh,
everything to
defense-
death.
It would get the defense boost too for body press.
That just sounds annoying as fuck.
Come on, Game Freak. You've been trying to make hail like a good thing for like the past couple generations. Just add some more.
More hail, says the fans.
More
or
pumpkin
like
hail.
actually like make ice types not so bad. Like, you know, they've
Uh,
done some drastic
yeah.
shit before. Depending on like base move damage, actual effects of abilities and stuff.
Or
I
like
mean,
weaknesses and resistances.
Yeah, I'm saying like fucking take some of the weaknesses off of ice. Like give it another super effective. I don't know.
Well, a thing too is they should just take some of the resistances. Like fire shouldn't resist ice. It should just be neutral.
I think if they wanted to take a weakness away, I think it'd probably be rock.
Yeah, rock would be great to take away.
Steel makes sense to keep. Fire makes sense to keep. Fighting is kind of
Fire does not
shaky.
make sense to keep because you know what happens when you throw ice at fire? It turns into water, and then water's good against fire.
Yes, but also heat melts ice. I believe that's the logic they're going with.
I think, but I mean, if you make make ice weak to fire, still that's fine. But fire shouldn't resist ice.
Yeah, there's those kind of turnarounds where like, you know, like dark types eat it or they don't take any damage from psychic type moves, but they still get hit neutral by ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, just fans thinking about fan stuff. I can't wait to see what regional variants we get this new gen.
Man, it'd be really cool if we got this this like pineapple gloom thing. I don't know if you've heard of it or anything,
Yeah,
but
it's
Mm.
not
Yeah, it'd be
happening.
really cool. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be really cool.
it's not. But like, or like even like what if we do get a regional variant of Vileplume, but it's fire grass and they make it like a pepper?
All right,
You get,
so
you get spicy gloom.
boom.
So, I know this thing gets Thunderbolt, so why are we not packing it?
Good question. It might be like Protect, Draco Meteor, Shadow Ball. I don't know what the last move is.
The Dragonbolt special, baby.
But it definitely ain't Dragon Darts, because that move sucks.
Correct.
Oh, this thing might be Choice Specs.
It probably is.
Neutral damage.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
Tendies.
The attendees do not like being spooked.
And down goes Dragapult.
Not
And-
Dirk.
Unfortunately, Jay is not able to end Zach's win streak, and he loses by 4 in the rematch of this last finals. But
Some big misplays there, like letting the Kieran White just die for free.
right, exactly. So this
Yeah.
is actually the last match of the week. This is myself versus Jay Wade. Um, really good kind of back and forth between us. He's obviously got a super scary team. I feel like I brought the right answers for him, but we can kind of go into it if you guys are ready.
Yep. Yep.
1, 2, 3, go. So, one thing about this is like I'm a really good Pokemon player. So, you know, I did put on the suit, the little black and red with the shades on.
Man, a lot of people really like this team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I usually play with the Calyrex team.
I play with anything.
I don't know what they actually sound like, so I just pick them based on title because I don't remember. I
Yeah.
don't like the music goes in and out of my ears.
So we got Persian Feeny, pretty spooky lead. Pretty sure Persian's a faster fake out user.
Oh yeah, but the fucking misty terrain. What are you doing? Wait, no, that's so I can't put him to sleep. Okay, my bad.
This is an interesting Vileplume.
Oh, it's a really fucking good Vileplume. Strength Sap is like I can't express to you enough how good Strength Sap is as a move.
Strength Sap's a nasty move. I just haven't been able to use it in like actual games. In testing, it's been disgusting though.
Bro, Brendan was there when I Strength Sapped the shit out of him with some Jalissons.
Don't remind me, dude.
Bro, I ran his whole team with Jalissson. Like, he would get me down to just Jalissson. He was like, I'm going to play him for that Jalissson. And then fucking he didn't even bring it. I wish you could pick Stadium, too. That would be dope.
Yeah, Stadium
Honestly,
would be...
though, I never get good stadiums.
It's the worst.
I think mine against Ty, I got the Fighting Stadium.
So he does Parting Shot me, which is kind of irrelevant to this Vileplume. It's not here to do big damage, although it did kind of hit that Tapu for some decent damage with the Sludge Bomb.
What is its ability? Affect Spore?
It is actually Effect Spore.
Oh. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well,
yeah, I don't need Chlorophyll.
It's here to be a pest.
this jiggly little Vileplume.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, now I'm like, ooh, okay, now I take big damage to the ice
Will crash.
but I also do big damage to him with the Strength Sap. I nerf him with the Strength Sap, so like...
And you're most certainly faster.
Yeah, so like, give him the Strength Sap, get a little bit of HP if I get hit by the Tapu, and then lower the Tapu's special defense, so now we're at -1 instead of the +2, and now we reset to normal special defense. So, neutral special defense, but 2 buffs, yeah. She's about to start going off, for sure.
Suck.
Glastier is nerfed now.
Just a little bit.
Oh, but then...
Oh!
Fucking White Herb, he was like, if he has Intimidate, I don't want to eat that. So he goes for the Ice Crash. I'm like, fuck.
That's a little
And
sus.
we eat it.
And we get some health back. So we should be able to beat the Glastier now. Alright, we're going to Fake Tears again, so we get a -2 finally on the Tapu Fini. And
Well,
we're gonna,
likely maybe a -1. I don't know.
we're gonna Strength
see.
Sap again for the HP. That HP.
I would have protected here just because the Fini's we know the Fini's faster, and it might honestly start attacking with +2 special.
I mean,
Just
it
for
is
an
time
extra-
for it to do that, right?
Yeah, with a little bit of extra health stealth. I can't even talk. Leftovers recovery.
Fake Tears, -2 on the
Man, you
Tapu.
really keep crying way too much in front of Fini.
Here comes the dazzling. I was like, shit.
If it was Muddy Water, you
Ouch.
might have lived still, actually, but now this is scary because this is getting a +1.
Mm.
Jay's
So now
favorite
it's
move.
back at neutral.
Jay's favorite move, actually. No, it's +1. It got white herbed.
Oh yeah, unfortunate.
But Joey does not believe in the Lord and Savior Trick Room, so this Glacier is kind of a sitting duck.
All right, here we go. Tau Dragons coming in big time. Big fan of these guys. They are really good. Let me tell you something about this Zekrom and the Reshiram is their ability is low key broken as fuck. Like,
It's just Mold Breaker.
yeah, but it's broken on these Pokemon.
They work a lot better together than I actually thought they would. I mean, the synergy between the Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare is pretty nasty.
Oh, dude, it's Oko levels of nasty. Like,
And faster than both these mons for sure, and neither one wants to take a charged up fusion move.
yeah. Fusion Flare would do big fucking
But hey,
damage to Glacier.
But hey, at least the 3 Tau Dragons are finally together now.
Yeah, right? Now they're all on teams. Everybody's happy. Everybody's...
Gen 5 is great, Gen 5 is love, and Gen 5 is life.
Gen 5 is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Next week, every single person that has a Tau Dragon drops in, and who drops one, they're like, these fucking suck.
Fucking trade them.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, now we've got
Kind of
this.
unfortunate. I mean, double switch though, so we're still getting some pressure on the Persian at the very least.
So now here is the thing, though. I unfortunately was targeting the Rhyperior, but Lightning Rod is irrelevant to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Terravolt.
Yeah, so like him being out with Lightning Rod, like, okay, you know, like I'm not really worried about it.
No, I'd probably double protect here just because of the fake out. Because Earthquake, while it might not happen, it might just be high horsepower would really suck here.
It really would.
Well, that's really cool though. They're both weak to ground, but Kyurem covers ground. Ah, the synergy.
Here we
Once
go.
you get 3 Asterisks, you gotta try and grab my Kyurem.
Too many dragons.
Oops, all dragons.
That's what the EX3 is gonna be, right?
Yes.
Ding.
Oops, all dragons.
Marvelous, marvelous scales.
So now I'm like, you know, like what? I'll go for the speed because I need that speed, and then I'll try to, you know, all right, cool. Don't worry about it. So we don't even have to worry about this guy now. The parting shot's gonna be annoying, for sure. He's nerfing me with that, and then he gets prime advantage to decide what to bring in against these Pokemon. I love those U-turn moves, like, they're so good.
Switching moves in general are just nuts.
So, I was doing some playtesting with shit, and, like, I put a jetpack on the Ninetales and did overheat, so, like, when it gets the -2, it switches out, so it makes overheat, like, a one-turn U-turn.
U-turn.
It's fucking broken, dude. Under the Sun, too?
Spicy.
Shit ton of damage, free switch.
Clefable's a decent one to bring out. It has follow me support, so you can't Scald the Rhyperior anymore. If it's a follow me set, it could also be special offensive.
So I'm having a hard time deciding here. I need the Giga Drain that's on my Comfey to do big damage to that, but you know what are we dealing with here? You know, this is bad news bears. We're gonna try to Scald again. Do get the Comfey out. He probably has a Steel move on this Rhyperior though, so that's
A little scary.
yeah. Follow me goes off. The Scald unfortunately hits the Clefable. Burns it though, so I'm like, yes! Ha!
Except there's a oh
So
Jesus,
this
why
is
do we
pretty
have
cool. He's using Rock Wrecker, which does a shit ton of damage, but he has to recharge next turn. So I'm like, oh
Yeah.
sweet, like this is perfect, right, guys? Like this is totally perfect.
Don't really know why he's using Rock Wrecker.
I survive by 3 HP to my burn. So now it's Giga Draining time, and you know we're worried about the follow me, right? Like that's what we're worried about. But let me
Not
tell you
anymore.
something about triage. Gives you more priority than follow me.
Yeah, Comfey's disgusting.
We trigger the weakness policy, but like we don't even care. Like
Who cares?
Life dear.
and the Pokemon actually wasn't even using follow me this turn. So we get the life dew off. And the Moonblast comes out. I think that is gonna kill or put me in burn kill range. Yeah, that's burn kill
Yeah.
range.
Yep. Burn death.
Just imagine if he used Rock Slide instead of Rock Wrecker
Yeah, for real.
or Stone Edge.
So the burn goes off and Nehru goes down. Nehru? Nehru.
It's your nickname, man.
Tinchi, it's time to bring him back in. Like, we don't really care about this.
You don't care about Lightning Rod.
Yeah, we don't care about Lightning Rod, and we don't care about him because we got a Giga Drain to kill him in one hit now. He's in death range. So,
And you have Steel Wing.
and I have Steel Wing. Right, exactly. So, we're feeling pretty good about ourselves here. I'm going to do this onto the Rhyperior. Now, I'm down 3 to 6. Like, we're at 3 now. Okay, guys?
Yeah, but you have a very good 3 left.
Yes, and I am playing it like a fiddle. So we're gonna get the double KO here. I'm pretty sure. Let's find out, guys. Dun, dun,
Probably
dun.
not thinking about Steel Wing. Like, who the hell brings Steel Wing on a damn Zekrom?
Somebody that's afraid of the fairy weakness.
The thing has giant S fist, but Kieran Black can't learn fucking Ice Punch.
All right, so I get a free fucking Giga Drain off because he didn't switch. And then the follow me comes off. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I go ahead and Steel Wing him. KO.
Goodbye.
Does
Yeah.
this thing not get Iron Head?
No, it doesn't. But base attack 150 is pretty fucking good.
Thick. Extra thick.
Oh, also I had Tailwind up, so I'm pretty sure Triage gives you more priority anyway, but it might have matched priority, and the Tailwind
Maybe.
made me like go past it.
Oh no, more fake out support.
All right, here we go. This is the problem. This is the problem we're running into here. Definitely fake out support, but let's try to give him the little bit of draining kiss, because triage.
No, triage beats the priority by +1.
So triage is gonna, I think, beats fake out too.
Yeah, I was sitting there like for a second because you were looking. I'm like, don't you fucking protect?
Yeah, I
Don't
believe
you protect
fake out
you-
is +2 priority.
So here we go. We're gonna hit the Mimikyu, and I actually forget about Terravolt in general. So I'm like, we gotta break the sash. Like that's what we gotta do.
Oh, fake out actually went first.
Yeah. And so I go for the kill on the sash, and then you know Terravolt does what Terravolt does, and totally
Goodbye.
one-shots the Mimikyu, who was about to set up Trick Room and would have turned the whole game into J-Wade's favor.
Yeah, that was crazy because I actually forgot about it. I was like, wait, what?
Right. I'm in here like, what? Yes.
I don't think he expected that either. That's why he probably didn't fake up the Zekrom. He's like, fuck this thing.
Right. All right. So now
Now
we can
this
get.
Blastoyer is in critical danger.
Yeah, and we can get a free kill on the Persian. And we body press the Glacier.
Steel Wing?
Well, that's the
Steel Wing
debate.
can
Let's
miss.
check
Doesn't
damage.
Blastoyer
Let's check
have like
damage.
really good physical defense?
Check damage.
Well,
though.
he's-
They're both
Yeah, he's
physical
physical.
attacks. Because if
But
if
Steel
you
Wing
go
has
to
a chance of.
right, but check this out. So Steel Wing, not as effective, or not as accurate, and does 10 less damage. And this Zekrom is boosted with some defense. So I kill the Persian. This is a real turnaround here. From the 3 to 6. We took out 2 of his Pokemon. Now this is the 3rd one. And 4th one because we took out the Mimikyu. So we turned this whole game around. This is now 3-2, I think it is.
I don't know why he high horsepowered here. Probably
I would
because
most certainly Icicle Crash.
I don't think he wanted to possibly miss or anything, but or if he was
Honestly, in a
expecting you to
situation
switch
like
out,
this, you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
or if he
Yeah.
expected you to switch out into a Reshiram, so high horsepower would have actually done super effective. But I don't think we're switching out here, especially when there's a Feeny in the back.
Right. So the problem that he's running into now is that went from a 6-3 lead to a 2-3 deficit. And now we can just floral healing him and, whatever, fusion bolt the Tapu Fini, because that's the way to play it, right? Like, it's a hard choice. But I think ultimately we need to kill this Tapu Fini.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, here you could have also just protected the Zekrom for a turn and then just Giga Drained the Feeny, and because he has a double target to try and kill the Comfey, but it's bulkier and it has a healing berry too. But we get a protect off, so that sucks. But
We do
Well,
get...
unfortunately, we didn't target it.
Yeah, and we did get the floral healing off. So the pro plays here. We body press. Glacier is now definitely in kill range of even things like a Draining Kiss. The high
why is he
horsepower...
still...
Dude, he might be banded or some shit, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't kill Tingy, and now we're in victory range. Like, fuck it, bro.
It's actually not banded because remember it had White Herb.
Oh, right, yeah. So we get the free Giga Drain or Draining Kiss off on Glacier for the win. No, don't do that, bro.
What are you doing?
Draining Kiss or Giga Drain, whatever. Like, who
Do
cares?
something. Breathe.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Now we fusion
Kiss it.
bolt the Finny. Like, that's the best play. So Draining Kiss goes off.
Kills it.
Secures the W on the Glacier. And with its base attack fully invested, Fusion Bolt is going to secure the W on the Tapu Fini.
So weird seeing not Blue Flare and Bolt Strike on these Pokemon still.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just they're more efficient.
No, the Life Orb.
I do die to Life Orb, so I get the 2 victory, but it was, worth it, right? Like,
I mean, his win streak's
Absolutely worth
gone.
it.
No more win streak for Jawade.
right. So that's it for. I told you guys at the beginning of this week. I said 2 out of the 3 undefeated players are gonna lose this week. I didn't say who they were gonna be. I just said 2 of them were gonna lose. I was hoping it was gonna be Zach and Jay Wade. It did end up being Philip and Jay Wade. So that's unfortunate for Phil, but we secured the dub on Jay Wade with a 2-0, and that team is scary too. So very exciting stuff. I'm glad we were able to have a great week again. Now we're in the midst of week 5. I hope you players go out and schedule your matches, because I want another week like this. That's epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't, Speakman, just
Yeah.
Be better.
just be a better Pokemon trainer. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us for the stream. Dan, thank you very much for commentating with us today.
No problem.
And Brendan, you as well.
Anytime, man.
Shout out to Zach and Kid Sid, who were able to jump in for a brief amount of time and help us do the stream. Shout out to all you players. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
See